So welcome back, and to day 6. Now, you may well find, and if you do, you're certainly not alone, that when you sit in silence, it can be quite tempting to simply sit there and wait for the silence to finish, whether it's waiting for me to come in with the next line or waiting to move on to do the next thing that you've got planned. But of course, if we're sitting there waiting, then it means that we're looking forward to something. We're wanting something different from now. That really is the sort of idea of sort of waiting. It's projecting to the future. And so if we're projecting to the future, we're not in the present. And we're certainly not fully focused on the breath. So rather than sitting there waiting, why not sit there instead and enjoy the silence? That idea of having nothing to do. The body is doing the business of breathing. We don't need to do anything with that. All we need to do is to be aware of it, to enjoy the silence, and to enjoy that idea of not having anything to do. For now, just, as always, take a moment to get comfortable. When you're ready, starting in the usual way, remember after sort of 4 or 5 deep breaths, just gently closing the eyes and just becoming a little bit more familiar with the different sensations, sounds and physical senses. And just scanning down through the body when you're ready. Noticing sensation, any particularly strong mood. And when you've done that, even being clear, just reminding yourself who you're doing this exercise for, why you're doing this exercise. And as you bring the attention back to the body now, back to the breath. Just taking the next 20-30 seconds to become more aware of it. And then just settling the attention, counting or not, as you continue to follow the breath. And now just letting the mind be completely free. And as you bring the attention back once again to the body, Just starting to become more familiar with the sounds around you, the feeling, the sensation in the body, the weight of the body. As you gently open the eyes, that seamless transition. Aware of how you feel. And just clear about where you're going next, what it is you're going to do. And as you go through the day today, just picking up on that idea that I touched upon before the exercise today. So just notice how often this habit of sort of waiting for things to finish plays out in everyday life. So this idea that sort of we're always looking for sort of me time. But of course me time is with us wherever we go. It's always with us. It's only when we want to be somewhere else, we want to be someplace different, that there's a feeling that we're not experiencing me time, and therefore this sort of tendency, this habit to sort of switch into waiting mode comes about. But as soon as we let go of that, we're here again, in the present moment, experiencing life as it is, noticing everything that goes with that. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 7.